All right. Hey, it's your boy, Dustin from the Flying Chairs, The Rise podcast. And today I got a special guest, Vera, all the way from Austria. And she's a Starseed and has her connection with the cosmos. And we're going to break it down today and kick the shit. So how you doing today?
Hello. I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. Just very excited, but I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. So can you tell everybody where you grew up and how you found yourself becoming a Starseed?
Yes, I can. I grew up in Vienna in Austria. It's a beautiful city with lots of art and music, and yes, it's great, I think. And I experienced my first starseed experiences as a child. At the age of 4 or 5.
Okay.
And I did have dreams and visions about other planets and worlds and about the stars, but I didn't know at the time what they were. I didn't know that those were planets or star systems. I was a child, but
Yeah. How could you know?
I did have my first experiences back then, yes.
Wow. So that's early stages of star seeds. Because I mean, I heard there's different people find their light in different stages of life, like down the
And
road.
there are different kind of star seeds, and I'm an incarnated star seed. So I incarnated here on Earth since birth, and this is why the memories they came so early.
Oh wow. Is that one of those paintings that you drew too? Is that one of those? Could probably
Which
show.
one?
Yeah, there you go. Actually, I'll pull them up right now so you can maybe go through some of them.
Okay. Yes, this is one of my paintings that I drew. That's how I remember myself in another life, in another dimension.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Again, the drawing is beautiful, and the fact that you remember your past lives, right?
Yes,
That's
yes.
so cool.
I remember most of them. I also remember different worlds and different planets. But what I remember the most is a magenta colored planet, which is very beautiful. It's like you can imagine it like in Japan or in China with
Hmm.
lots of trees and beautiful nature, similar to cherry blossom.
Oh,
And
cool.
yes.
I have actually tattoos of cherry blossoms all on my ribs, both
Oh,
sides.
I want
Yeah.
to see.
You want to see? Yeah. Maybe later.
Okay.
But yeah, you have, again, they're very vibrant with color and it's beautiful. Tell me more about
Thank
this one
you.
here.
This one was actually to represent the connection to nature,
Mhm.
and I want to express the love for nature, and this is a wood elf fairy kind of creature,
Mhm.
and yeah, with very positive vibes and vibrant colors, and it means that we should respect nature and give Mother Nature some love back because Mother Nature is giving us so much and we are able to live here. We are able to have houses here and yes, we live our life here, but we have to give her some love back. That's very important.
No, I totally agree with you. And I think we lack, a lot of humans lack giving back to the earth. That's why the earth is pretty angry in a sense, where you see all these storms, hurricanes, global warming. Kind of makes you wonder. But yeah, again, we have to have people like you to remind us and, steer us
Yes,
in the right
yes.
direction of
Because
the way of
I
thinking.
think I think Earth loves us
Mhm.
naturally. But if we treat her badly, um, it's not good. Yes.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Now, who's this dark, beautiful girl?
This is a dragon mother. She came to me in a vision because I also remember dragon beings. I
Oh,
think maybe from Andromeda.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Some of them might be from Andromeda. Some of them might be from, I hope I say that right now because of my English.
Oh,
Some of them might be from Tuban. Tuban. I hope it's
it's okay.
And she's a dragon mother. She is a very kind being, but she's also very protecting of her child and of her family, of her race. Yeah.
Huh. No, it's beautiful. You know, they a lot of these remind me of the elves with the pointy ears. You know, I talked to the woman from Iceland, and she talks
Oh.
about the elves that actually live in the outskirts that go interdimensionally and actually have relationships with the people of Iceland. So much so,
Oh.
where like more than half the population of Iceland believe in these hidden people or slash elves that are humans. Like they're like when she was describing them, she's like the Lord of the Rings type elves, like the very blonde hair, very bright, with like the clothes and proper talk, just very. But anyways, yeah, to find out there's more than half the population believes, and then the government actually really
Yes, yes,
believes in
they
these people
do.
because
Yes.
they won't build roads, they won't move certain
Yeah.
rocks, and they won't do certain things without getting the permission of the elves first. So
I
like
love
I don't know,
that.
ain't that
I love
crazy? Like
that.
that makes me wonder, did they put like a little meshes in a bottle and they set it near a rock or something and they dip off? Yeah, and then the next day they see something in their mail saying, okay, you can move that rock. But
I
no,
love
seriously,
that.
but no, I love even better that I love if these people disobey or don't listen to the elves or like didn't ask for permission first and start building roads and move rocks, they end up dead. They end up sick. Machinery would break down. The rocks would be moved back. And then like even tell tourists not to throw stones in Iceland because you might hit one of these people interdimensionally and they'll fucking kidnap your ass and tie you to a tree and throw rocks at your ass. So I was like, oh shit. So,
Oh my.
and then she's even talking about mermaids too, because I would think if there's so much activity with these elves, why wouldn't the mermaids being an island hit that up too? Like, oh, what's up? and, and no, and then she was even telling me that there's sexual relationships with the people from Iceland with some of these hidden people, and they would actually go back and forth interdimensionally. And some of these people just stay in this interdimensional world with the elves and never come back to Earth. There's tons of
Yeah,
stories.
I've heard of that. It's amazing.
In it, I was like, what? That is the Disneyland of the galaxy right there. That's like everybody's chilling in Iceland with these interdimensional beings. No,
Yeah.
I was very shocked. I just did not hear. I said I think that we don't hear. I don't know if much in Europe. Maybe they know more in Europe about Iceland, but here in America, I was so shocked and dumbfounded. Like, why the fuck did I not hear about this a long time ago? This is is as important as UFOs, and it might have even like the connections too. If this these
That's so true. That's
type,
true. Yes.
if even if ETs came here and they saw this interdimensional beings that are here, that's still intriguing to them. Why wouldn't they study that or even contact those beings too? I don't know. I feel there's definitely federations going on with these ET races and figure out what the hell to do with us on this planet. And yeah, I mean, there's all different theories, but again, it's so cool with these past lives and this. That's another thing with these connections with you too, and then other contactees. They said that their soul, these ETs actually tell them that their soul it has some connection with their race of people, and then that's one reason why they're connecting with them right now, face to face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes. Yes.
yeah, so I mean, even if you are seeing them face to face, or even the fact that they're coming to you telepathically or in your dreams that are so vivid, that like, again, what's up. Especially if you, if it comes to predictions. Again, I don't know what all goes into Starseeds. I just know they're just pushing society forward in a positive direction by just these interdimensional beings and some from the cosmos. So what is this about?
This is about my home world, which is a magenta colored planet. And I tried to put all this love because I feel so much love when I think about home, and
Mm,
I try to put that into one picture. And the DNA is about life,
mm,
and I have a protector, a guardian, and he is like an architect of life, and he also helped me with each incarnation. This is so the DNA is a very important symbol for me. It represents rebirth as
mm.
well, and I think it is possible to live many lives throughout time, and this represents this kind of rebirth pattern that is here. And the circle in the middle represents the planet, and the butterflies, they stand for just for softness and for freedom, for expressing this divine energies and just flow, just be free and just to express yourself.
Hmm.
I think this is very important in our world, and I want to express that with this painting.
Yeah, you did a great job doing that.
Thank
It
you
is
so much.
very beautiful, and it has that flow. And again, that center again, it has a connection so strongly with you, with your past lives, with the connection with the cosmos, with this.
Yes.
This is really cool. And again, you're nothing but positive energy. Again, you show no sign of darkness inside you. And like you don't seem like they even have a bad day. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, yeah, that was a. If anything, you just dust your shoulders off. You know, you're like, this is beautiful. That's another thing too. I think a lot of people try to find that in their life too, just to be happy, even if you're alone. Maybe I kind of struggle with that myself. I
Yes,
am
yes.
alone. I'm single, but I feel like my soul is meant to be with somebody, and I'm kind of having my ups and downs as being alone. But again, I need to focus on being okay being alone, right? So I mean, I don't know, it will come. Enough about me.
Well, it's I think it's okay to feel down sometime,
Right.
but it's important that you always believe in yourself and in your inner strength, in your inner power, in your good qualities, and you always have to decide for the good. Even if you have a bad day someday, that can happen. That's just natural. But if you believe in yourself and in your kindness, in your good heart, and in your good qualities, and if you share this love with others, it doesn't have to be like only sexual love or only romantic love. It also can be a beautiful friendship and
Sure.
just sharing positive energies in general. If you share this love, the more and more love you will become back. You
Yes.
will also get
Well,
love for.
that's one reason why I brought you to my podcast. To receive this awesome positive energy.
I love your podcast. I love
Oh,
it.
thank you. No, again, I definitely was very intrigued when I saw you on. I think I found you on Facebook. Just because I was always into star seeds, but you stand out between with all the star seeds with your paintings, and you've been on Talk TV and talked about your experiences. Again, it's just you have a mission, you have a brightness and aura about you, and you're living life to the fullest, and you're just trying to you know have it have people do the same.
I feel honored. Thank you.
Yeah. No, that's great. So that's one reason why I was very intrigued in having you on and wanted to get to know you more. And who's this other beautiful girl?
This is a girl which came to me in a vision. I actually don't know so much about her,
Hmm.
but she just came to me, and I loved her energy, and I just started painting her. It was just a natural flow, and well, what I can say about her is that she has a little phoenix kind of tattoo on her chest,
Yeah, yeah.
and I think that's a beautiful symbol because the phoenix is like rising from the ashes,
Yeah.
no matter what happens in your life. I also did have many hard times in my past, in my
Mm,
childhood, in my youth,
mm,
and I did experience a lot back then, but I always learned to stand up again with with my guardian, my spiritual protector, which I will talk more about later,
sure. Yeah.
and and also just with the positivity and with the love of the light beings, but also my family here on Earth. There are many aspects that helped me in my life, and I think the phoenix symbolizes that very well, not only for myself, but also for others.
Hmm.
It is just a beautiful symbol to never give up. You should never give up. You should live your dreams. It's important.
Well, I'll definitely take that in. That is awesome. No, and I feel like even you being a star seed, you're kind of like a beacon out there for other, like this woman here to come. The fact that you didn't know much about her, she came to you just to release something to her, or just even to show herself to you, but
Yeah, you
not much
visited.
much background on it, but enough. It was compelling enough for you to draw it, and it hit you enough. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. So yeah, it makes you wonder too. You must be like this beacon that all these cosmic energy and creatures are just like, hey, let's show up in her dream tonight.
Yes, and I experience mostly very, very positive beings.
Oh, that's
Yes.
awesome. Good. Well, you have nothing but positivity, so I think that's another reason they wanted to hit you up.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of the cat ETs, so I'm so glad one reached out to you.
Yes.
So
That
who's
is
this?
my guardian. He's my protector.
Oh, sweet.
I also got this here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's beautiful.
And thank you so much. Well, this is a very interesting story. He appeared the first time when I was a little child,
Mm,
like 4 years or 5 years old. That was the time when all those visions started.
mm,
And I saw him for the first time back then, and I always thought that he was a wolf. I didn't clearly recognize him as a cat back then, and I did say I had a hard time. A lot of bullying, a lot of violence, and things like that happened to me as a child.
oh no.
I almost ended up in a wheelchair because of violence.
Oh my God.
And yeah, I got myself back up with his help and with his love, and this is a very dear to my heart. But at first, he came to me more like a wolf and more like such a strong warrior being and like a fighter. And he actually helped me a lot fighting through life
Huh.
and letting the light in. He led me to the light, to be honest. And
Okay.
later
So
on, I realized we are connected. Our souls are connected. Like he's like my other half, but in soul. And
okay.
this is really beautiful. But I think actually that he is a Lyran being.
Yes, the lion.
But I came to that much later.
Yeah, yeah. And it makes sense too. You're so young too. You you can't expect you to know all these things right away, but you're only seeing with your mind's eye. And
Yeah.
but you again, and then has he visit you more often than other ones too? Does he show up more and more, or is he always
Yes.
around? Or okay.
Yes, since we are connected, he's always there. He's the one being I can always reach him and he can always reach me. We can communicate telepathically. Is that
Mhm.
the right word? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes, that's how it works in our case.
No, it's beautiful. Uh, again, I love the Lyran. They're
I love
awesome.
them. I love
Yeah,
them too.
yeah,
They are so positive and they are great healers.
yes. Well, I'm a cat lover myself, and I just find cats in history have been worshipped, like especially in Egypt. Like, and cats are
Yes,
just very unique in general animals because they have slit eyes, and that's very rare in the animal kingdom. Even their cousins, like the lions and tigers and other big cats, don't have slit pupils, and they hiss
yes,
like
yes,
snakes. Like, it
yes.
makes you wonder, like, what, who manufactured this little thing? But no, it makes you wonder because cats can sense energy, orbs, and even see death coming. There's stories of like
Yes.
people in nursing homes with cats, resting on their chest right before they're dying. Or
Yes.
there's got to be a reason why the Egyptians worship the cats. Even like I think they even interacted with cat gods too, with the heads like the lion. So
Yes, yes.
yeah, there's a long, long history, and I'm a big fan of cats.
I
And
love that. Do
yeah,
you
and
have a
so
cat?
I do have a cat. Her name's Ripley. She's my love of my
Beautiful.
life. I have no cat or no kids, so she's my child. I do treat her like a little, like a little human. But
Oh, it's beautiful.
yeah, yeah. No, again, that's so cool. Like, I wish I had a spiritual ET guide that can just pop up whenever I needed him.
Well, maybe you have one. Maybe
Well,
maybe you will experience that sometime.
well, maybe this interaction with you, he may talk to his buddies. Send me a female feline. Meow. I'll
Well,
try.
I can. He's smiling right now.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit.
He
Okay.
is.
Oh, good. All right.
Maybe you will get some connections.
All right. I can't have to go to sleep tonight. I'm gonna end up with a bunch of scratches on my back.
Love scratches.
Yeah, those scratches. Amazing. But have you like? Is there places in Austria that are very sacred and ancient that you like to go to and visit? Like maybe you have some kind of connection, or do you go travel in Europe to other spots that are high frequency and um,
I would love to. I have planned to travel. Well, in the past, I traveled a lot to Switzerland, and I loved it. My first boyfriend was from there.
oh, cool.
We have been in a long distance relationship for 7 years, and
Wow.
he is a starseed as well, and a
Okay.
beautiful human being. And I say that even if we are not together anymore, but I just appreciate him a lot as a
Oh,
human
okay.
being
Sure.
and as a starseed as well.
Yeah.
And I think there are many beautiful places in Switzerland, but also in Austria. I just love to go in the nature. I love to go to the mountains. I just love to surround myself
Yeah.
with the birds and with nature in general. It's hard to pick a particular place, but I just go where it leads me.
Okay.
I just go where it leads me. I
Sure.
have a lovely friend, and I've visited her in Oberösterreich. And the name of the place is Jenseits. Do you
Okay.
know what Jenseits means?
No, what does that mean?
It means like how can I tell that? It means like heaven where the people are after life.
Okay. Yeah.
Afterlife, genau.
Afterlife. Yeah. Yeah.
Jenseits is like afterlife, and this place is called like that.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
but it's such a beautiful place. It's really, really great. I love
That's
it
so
there.
cool.
I think that's a magical place, to be honest.
Yeah.
And has a magical name as well. But in general, I just enjoy nature a lot. Going to the woods, going to lakes, swimming. I love water. I think
Yes.
lots of starseeds love water.
Yeah.
The mermaid connection kind of
Yeah.
thing. I just love that.
That's cool. There's a famous case out in Holland back in 1962. The guy's name is. God damn it! I should know
Mhm.
this. Let me get back to you on the name. But he's a he's kind of a rich guy. He was a millionaire back in the day. So it's another reason why he didn't really need fame for this story or whatever. Anyways, he was out with his family sailing in this like Jacques, or I'm not saying it right,
Mhm.
like an old, one person boat sail, or whatever. And they're out in the clear channel, and then they hit something in the water, and then he looks over the rails, and he sees his body floating up, face down. And he's like, "Oh shit, I must have hit that dude." He jumps over and grabs the body, and it's in this like suit with this round helmet with you couldn't see inside the helmet, but it had like a blue shine in its face. There's this a big blue light in his face in this like astronaut suit. And he's like, "Whoa, what is that's weird." And then
Okay.
right when he pulled his body up, this UFO comes out of the water for not all the way out of the water, just the top of it, and then this door or latch opens up, and this other creature in the same suit comes out and like starts to go towards on their boat, and the family and him are all screaming and crying on the other side of the boat, like, "Oh my god!" And then yeah, he just picks up his buddy that was knocked out, and he said he's kind of waved thanks to saving my friend, and they put him in the UFO, and then they dipped or went back down in the ocean.
Wow.
The family was so dumbfounded. They're like, "What was that?" And then
They were.
the next morning, the UFO came out again and invited the guy to come onto their ship and say,
That's
"Hey, we just want to
amazing.
thank you again for saving our guy,
Wow.
but can we show you our UFO and how technology works?" And like they
Wow.
had like iPads, like they even like he had questions like, "Oh, here, let me show you. This is our hometown
That's
and
so cool.
our home
That's
planet." And yeah, apparently their planet was majority of water. That's why they found our planet intriguing, because it had a lot of water.
that's beautiful.
But yeah, they were like it had like a horse face.
Wow.
It was kind of like, here, I might have a book. Sorry, got it. Here we go.
Wow. But they look so sweet.
Yeah, don't they?
They look really sweet.
Yeah, like a horse, little horsey.
Yeah.
But they're very bony. They
Yeah.
had like they tight fitted suits,
They
like very
look
muscular.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they lived in like apartments and houses, kind of like what we do on our
Yeah.
planet. But so after this guy had an interaction with these beings, he had a connection. He had this connection with them telepathically. So he would go home and like around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he'd get hit, and he had like his body would just kind of go into like this mode of like getting down on his computer or his typewriter, and he just of all the messages that these ETs are giving him. And that's why he's got this book. It's really thick. It's like tells
That's
him
amazing.
it's pretty thick, and it's uh, I think Colonel Wendell Stevens too was
I
part of
think
this too.
is this on Amazon available or
Yeah, you can find it on
yeah,
Amazon.
I might get that.
Yeah,
Really
I didn't take it out of its wrapper because it's so important to me. I was like, oh, I mean, I have other books and other copies of it, but
I love that.
yeah, no, I thought it's a great story, and it's the fact that it's out of Europe, out of Holland, and the
I
fact that
just
this.
love that. Maybe you can send me a link to
Yeah, I
this
can.
to Amazon.
I could
Right?
definitely do that. But no, it's the fact that like this guy was super rich. He had no reason to get any fame. Uh, I think that's one reason why he kind of he switched. He used like a different like nickname for the in the book of like who he is, because he didn't like he's pretty well known, and I think a lot of people would give him a bunch of shit, or follow him around.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, again, it's so intriguing. It's a beautiful story. And these ETs are way different than the natural ETs that you see. The big eyes, and I love how your ETs
Yes.
are all different and bright and beautiful, and that's how I think they should be.
I think so too. We
Yeah,
need more bright ET
yeah,
stories, not only the dark stories.
yeah. There's too many dark
We need
stories.
more light, yes.
Yes. But there again, there's the positive. I believe there are bad ETs out there that they are battling the good ones out there
Yeah.
in space,
Yes.
out there doing their work. And
Yes.
but yeah, it makes you wonder what is to come. Do you think? Maybe I should ask you. What do you think is the future has for us here?
I think I actually think this planet will become a place full of love someday. It will take time
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't go like tomorrow, but it will take some time. But I think with the help of the good ETs and the kind aliens and ETs and also angels and other good forces, I think we can make this world a really beautiful place, and also with other humans as well. I think being human is also a beautiful thing. I think it's looked upon as I don't know. I have a feeling many people are like being human is nothing special, but it is. It's actually a beautiful thing to be human and to have a human experience. And we can all make the best out of it. And I think in the future, we will have beautiful friendships with good ET beings and we will move into a great future together. I
Yeah.
have this feeling that this will happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it has to, because this is right now. It just looks crazy, especially in Europe, like with Russia and fucking
It is.
Ukraine, and then we got Israel is about to pop off with other countries
I
wants to
know.
just destroy it. That is gnarly.
I know. It is
It's hard.
hard. It is hard.
It's hard, but yeah, you're right. I think you might have to see some turmoil first to get to the good. Who knows? That's
Yeah.
again, we us humans are so weird that we have to copy history. You know,
Yes. Yeah.
we have to have all these ups and downs with our wars. Blood has to be shed for land. It's just like, geez. And you think some of these ETs that that come here and they come and see how we block each other off from each other. Like, why would they want to interact with us if we're so against each other? You know, sometimes it makes you wonder
Yeah.
too. But no, there's a lot
I
of
think
ETs who are
I
trying to
think
steer us that way.
many of them want to help us,
Yeah, I
and
agree.
but they can only reach us if we let it happen and
Yes.
if we let them and if we focus on the good things.
Yes. No, I totally agree. It's you have to open your mind to a certain degree where you get these messages and get these like-minded thinking. But yeah, no, it's just I'm just hoping for the best. I'm just love hearing it from positive people like you that there is hope out there, and it is. I mean, you got to keep a positive outlook on just even if shit in your personal life is getting crazy, because it does. I mean, I had to like I had to create a podcast and have hobbies outside of what I do for work because I was going, a little crazy, and the walls are just getting a little closer.
Yeah,
But
I know it's a lot.
it
It's
is.
a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So again, that this talking with people like you helps. It's like a therapeutic way without paying a therapist. I think just hearing different
I think
hearing different aspects of people's way of thinking and living life and receiving energy and even putting out energy to receive good stuff coming towards you, like this karma stuff like that. I don't know, just stuff I feel like I need to practice more. I learn about this stuff and I just have it just kind of go in one ear and come out the other. I should have had to resonate with some of this stuff and sit here and say, hey, let me just do some of this shit we're doing, because they're like a lot happier than me. And that's awesome. No, I support that and I love that, and I just want people. That's another reason why I brought you here, because I thought I'm just so curious of how you live your life and how you see the world and how you receive this positive energy and spread your positive energy to everybody else. You again with even through your Facebook, it's very bright.
yeah, it is.
And with your messages to people, you could just tell that there's nothing but love and support, and that's all you're just sending. That's just respect, and then I think you get it right back at you. tenfold.
Yes.
So it's really cool.
I think it's my mission on Earth. This is really my mission on Earth, to share love and to share light, because I know it can be a dark place sometime. I know
Yes.
there can be a lot of hard things to experience. So I think it is important to stand in this light and share it. It's just I think it helps many people. And
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, again, it just takes people to listen to a podcast like this or talk to somebody like you. Again, are you, I don't know if, what you do, if you're open to talk to people about their problems or just kind of help them see a different way of thinking, and maybe guide, helping people unlocking their God, or to their guides, I should say, like their guardian angels, to their cosmic friends and family. So, yeah, if you're up to that, do you have like a website or anything like that, or do you have a YouTube channel you started or anything like that?
I do have a YouTube channel. I can share it with you after the podcast if you
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
And other than that, I just have Facebook and Instagram. I
okay.
don't have so many social media pages because I think social media can be exhausting as well.
Tell me about
And
it.
I'm already giving a lot of light, and I like to focus on a few places
Sure,
like YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and
it's perfect.
that's perfect for me
Yeah,
because
that's
I'm
cool.
working in a hospital as well, and
Yeah.
I think you too. You told me.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Both work at a hospital. That's awesome.
I love it, but it also
That's
takes a
good.
lot of
It
energy,
does.
and so I don't have so many social media profiles, but I
Yeah.
do have YouTube, and I love it.
Yeah. Well, again, you're very humble, and you're very lovable and likable, and
You
everybody just,
too.
and again, I'm just glad that my German friends are reaching out to you to be on their podcast, because I think they found you very intriguing too, and so it's just like, ha, that's right, you're stealing my guest.
I'm really grateful for that too. I'm just the moment you wrote me, I was just so happy, but I was so nervous the first time.
Aw.
I didn't know. I don't have the perfect equipment for something like that, and
Oh, you do. It sounds great,
um,
and the camera's great. Everything looks, yeah, on mine.
I have my phone lamp on from my phone because
Oh, you need
I
a ring light now.
I didn't have the proper
Well,
lighting.
maybe this after this interview, that would give you some inspiration. It's like, okay, now I'm going to be doing more podcasts. Now I can get a green screen, or I can get a
Yes,
better
yes.
equipment. I could send you some like this mic here. I mean, the stuff that you could do to make it better. But right now, what you do in your setup right now is great. You sound good. You're good. You look good. You
Thank
look
you.
beautiful.
Thank
You
you.
look gorgeous.
You're gorgeous too. I just love the positive energy that's going around here. I think that's very good. I'm just sorry for the language barrier.
Oh,
I can understand so much, but I'm still a little bit limited in talking. I have to practice this more, but I
yeah.
will.
I think you did a great job explaining yourself. I understood every word that you said. Yeah, no, please feel confident that you can talk. So, like me, I'm not confident. I can barely talk. Dun dun dun. No, but no, I love having this podcast just to have fun and meeting people, and just having them tell their story. I want this to be a platform for people to do that. And again, I just found you very intriguing, and I was very curious about who you were, and especially that you're a European girl. I was like, okay.
Yes, I am.
So, yeah, and the fact that I have European friends that I work with on this podcast. So, and yeah, I'm very excited to see you on other podcasts of my buddies and stuff
Very
like that.
excited too. I'm
Yeah,
very excited too. And thank you so much for having me.
yes, that'd be awesome. Hey, can you stick with me for 2 more minutes?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.